Intro. Hey everyone, welcome to the Struggle to Love podcast video. I'm Jennifer, and this here is G Money. You want to sit here? Okay, he's gonna sit there. So today's themed podcast is finding the answers during a time of chaos. We'll talk about how maybe getting you out of the chaos can help you find the answers to lead up to a new beginning. So yeah, without further delay, and sorry, I don't know why, but I always choose the time, like inside of me, I always choose a time to pick a time when there's construction going on. Last time it was the landscapers with their blowers, and then now it's today a bulldozer. I have no idea. I'm sorry about that. I really am. I don't know why I choose those times, or my intuition chooses those times to record, but here it is. So, without further delay, let's get into the opening meditation. Take a deep breath, a nice deep breath. Dear energies, we thank you for coming here and supporting us today. Today we are going to talk about how we find answers within chaos, and how the answers just spontaneously pop up. Take another deep breath. The energy is white. The energy is comforting. The energy is love and kindness. This energy is supportive, and I encourage you to hold it close to your heart, and even put your hands across your heart, right here and right now. Take another deep breath. If you are ready to move on, take one last deep breath. And here we go. All right, so the theme of today's podcast is finding the answers through chaos. All right, so what does that mean? Well, the past, I don't know, it seems about forever. I would say 5 months of my life have just been totally filled with chaos. Moving, not having my regular routine, starting a new job, totally trying to get into the groove with within a new department of medicine, a new branch, a new piece of knowledge. Because I came from primary care, right? I saw everything from conception to a human that was 102 years old. Now I'm in specialty. And so it's a tiny bit different. The attention and focus is on one part of the body and not the whole entire being. So it's been a very, very interesting time for me. Additionally, I don't really have my regular routine. So as you can see, if you look on YouTube, some of the options to look at videos are just, and before I used to record them 3 months out. Now it's literally up to the wire. So like today, this will be published in 2 days. And again, this all came about because I was like, looking on Instagram, and I follow all of these inspo, motivational, and positivity, specifically motivational type of accounts, right? Because I like that kind of stuff. Look at what I'm talking about it all the time, right? And I was looking on this workout page, and it was talking about your life is defined by your daily routine and schedule, and specifically a consistent routine. And I was like, well, I have chucked that consistency or that routine totally out of the window, because my life is not routine right now. It's totally up in the air. I feel like everything that I got, I could feel happy one minute, and before it was a longer period of time, and I could hold a certain vibration for a much longer time. But now certain events will happen spontaneously in my life without me even knowing, and then it'll change my mood. Yes, you can't let things change your mood, but it's just been happening consistently. And so one day I just decided to, I don't like it. I don't like chaos at all, because it's very difficult to adjust every, 2 minutes? I don't like it at all. But one day I just had to accept it. And that little post made me create this podcast video, because even if you are surrounded by chaos and it is just innervating your soul, prior to this, and what your mind has to focus on is that you have worked this hard in order to get to the next step. Maybe you had to step out of that daily routine. Like I just totally stepped out of my daily routine. I don't even go to work the same time anymore. I don't even come home the same time anymore. Before it was totally like clockwork, right? People expect me at work at a certain time. I'm coming, and then I'm leaving at a certain time. Now it is not like that. And that post started to make me feel very, very uncomfortable. And I was like, well, are you telling me that I'm not gonna be successful because I don't have a regular routine? And I was like, no, that's impossible, because prior to this, I worked very, very hard on creating a routine, a foundation, a strong foundation for myself to build upon. And it mostly had to do with a lot of discipline. Rather than breaking out of that cycle, I created a deeper connection to it, so that I know that I can always come back to it, and I have done it in the past. It just provides yourself a certain level of confidence, where you remind yourself everything will be okay. One day I will get back to that regular routine, and this craziness of life will be quieter, I guess. Will be less, will decrease a little bit, right? So I think that through this, because I'm under a lot of pressure. Like for me, I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm trying to renovate my place, things like that. So I'm constantly trying to figure out how to get up again, keep moving, find the answer within the chaos, get up and keep moving, right? Without this taking myself out of my daily routine, I don't think that I would have opened or even cracked the door for a new beginning, I didn't know it would be this difficult, because I am a Taurus and totally stuck in my ways, and I don't like change, but not that I can't deal with it, for sure. And I just proved that to myself. And this is what I'm trying to say, is that even though you may be a little bit scared to go outside of your routine and your comfort zone, that's, as you know, where growth happens. And even though you want out, maybe the universe isn't letting you out of the chaos because there's information in there that normally you wouldn't be able to latch onto, to grab onto, to pull towards you if you were just in your regular routine. Okay, you wake up at 5, go to bed by 7:30, 8:30, and nothing different. But my life now is totally changed.